G'day and welcome again back to Dad vs Son and our continuing saga of Corsair Leader by DVG. We're continuing on with our United States Navy campaigns and we're going on to the Battle of Midway. So, Battle of Midway, 1942, US Navy expert. There are 10 targets in this campaign. They are all a stress 2. Our available aircraft are exactly what we had last time: Wildcats, Dauntless, Devastators, replacements and newbies. Bandits are only zeros, and we have no special weapons. The spiel is that the Battle of Midway was a turning point in the War for the Pacific. The Imperial Japanese Navy had been on the offensive until this battle. After Midway and the loss of 4 of their fleet carriers, Japan was on the defensive until the end of the war. So this time, if we destroy the fleet carrier target, we get 2 VP, but then we shuffle it back into the deck instead of removing it from the game. So we have a chance to sink a couple of fleet carriers. Yeah. Our setup is exactly the same as last time, but I'm playing a little bit outside the rules for me. And what I've done is I have kept the people that were with me last time. So, starting up the back, we still have our 2 Devastators, Eandi as a skilled 8 with a gung-ho and a cool, Hughes her offsider, a green 5 with nothing at the moment. We have our 4 SBDs with Benson, a skilled 4 with a gung-ho. Bearcat Davis is now a average 5 with a gung-ho. Walker is an average 4 with a gung-ho. Lewis, the newbie, 3. I gave the +1 cool to. He's still retaining that. For the fighters, we've got Chris Foote, who is an average 4 with a gung-ho and a cool. Chris, who's an average 6 with a gung-ho and a cool. Tom, killer Consul, skilled 7 and has a cool, and now has 3 gung-ho. The 2 he's entitled to, plus the other one that he won from the last battle. Then we have Greycap, average 4, who has a cool. Bill Regalo, who's now skilled 5, and has a gung-ho, a situational awareness, and is agile. And then lucky last, our mate Buster Wiggins, who's still a veteran 9 with a gung-ho and has still got it and a cool. So what I've done is I've continued on, like I said, with these people, and I've promoted them where they could be. And I want to simply continue on with how they are. So it's outside the rules a bit, but to my way of thinking, these poor guys have just gone through Coral Sea. They got their shit together, they've got some experience, and now they're ready to have a go at Midway. So, usual thing, 4 days long, 33 SO points. We need 11 this time to be adequate. Our recon still starts on 0, intel no change. So, the first thing we're going to do is spend 3 SOs to give us a target. Let's get into it. Okay, so the first target is a large freighter, naval target. It's got a sight in each approach and in the target area, and 1 bandit potentially in each approach. It's only 2 VPs, but it'll give us a recon and an intel, which will really help. We can only take 4 aircraft on this mission. So realistically, we're looking at... I'd really like to see how many bandits are going to be. That's going to be the killer, because we could end up with 4 bandits. So can I afford to do 2 missions this time is what it comes down to, right at the start. And I think I think we have to. So I'm going to spend another 3 SOs. So that's 6 out of our 33. And we get a secondary target, which is a medium dogfight, where we have to take on 4 zeros, -1 turn, and again, we've only got 3 aircraft against them. So that's the secondary. Okay, so primary target is this freighter. Sights, like I said, 1 in each approach. So we have north, east, south, west, and 1 in the guts. Okay, so to the north is looking good, no sight. To the east, we have a 40mm dual mount, hitting high and low, but a range of 0. In the south, we have a 4-inch mount. Sorry. Oh, I was right, sorry. 4-inch mount, range of 1, high and low. To the west, we have a 5-inch mount, range of 1, high and low, and in the centre, we have a 1-inch mount. Only shooting low and range 0. Okay. Assigned pilots. Okay. Oakley dokley do. Okay, I'm going to send Bill Regalo out as the fighter leader. And with him, I'm going to send I'm going to send Grey Cap. And then take this target out. I think we're going to take our torpedo bombers. So we'll take Yandy and we'll take Husey. Oh, we're going to take... Sorry, I was looking at the wrong card again. Duh. Okay, so that's our 4 for that. And, of course, they're going to be carrying torpedoes. So I'll just put 1 torpedo out. Chuck it up there so we know what's happening. Right. For the medium dogfight for our secondary mission, 4 zeros, and we can only take 3. So I am going to take... Wiggins as the flight leader. And I'm going to take Foote and I'm going to take Chris. And I'm keeping Tom in case I've got to send him out by himself on the next first mission on the next day by himself with his 3 gung-hos. So that's my way of thinking about that. Not great, but it's all I got. Righto. So we've done that with armed aircraft. Target-bound event is, for every 2 SO points you spend, inflict 1 hit on the target, and the target can be destroyed by this. Okay. I am not going to use the SOs. I think we can get through and do it. Fingers crossed. Okay, place aircraft. So which way do we want to come in? If we come in from the north, we'll have this 5-inch mount attacking us in here, and that's all. And then when we get into here, we'll have this one, and this one. If we come in from the east, we'll have the 40mm that can attack all of us, and we'll have the 4-inch mount. And then when we get in here, again, we'll have these 3. So I think the north approach is the best approach for this. So we've got the fighters, Regallo, grey cap, and then we've got our torpedo bombers coming in low, Eandy and Hughesy. Okay. Bandits. Potentially one bandit in each approach. Here we go. North, no bandit. East, no bandit. South, no bandit. West, no bandit. I'm not joking. Look, no bandit, no bandit, no bandit, no bandit. And there are bandits in there. Okay, look, there's a veteran right there. I would be so lucky. Wow. Okay. I'm happy-ish. I should be, eh? Okie doke. Let's put that there. Again, I'm going to get rid of this off the eastern approach because it's not going to do anything. That's the only one I'm getting rid of because all the others can potentially hit me at some stage. Righto, so bandits are done. Intel's nothing. Over target event is suppression attacks inflict +1 stress. Okay, so we've got to remember that. Turn counter in the 1 box and off we go. No dive bombers, fast pilots, no. I don't think anybody's become fast at the moment. No, they have not. It's just Bill Regallo with his situational awareness. Okay, so sights and bandits attack. No, nothing to do. Aircraft move. Our fighters come in. Our torpedo bombers come in. And that's it. We go on to the next turn. Nobody does anything except for this guy who's going to shoot at one of us. So 2, 4, 6, 8, looking from the left to the right. And we've got 4, so he's going after grey cap. Okay. Grey cap is going to take 1 stress to evade. And gets a 7. My God. He's shot down straight away. God, I hate naval targets. Okay. Over here in your watery grave, mate. Sugar. Righto. So, sights have attacked. No bandits. Slow pilots attack. Nothing there. Aircraft move. So we'll come in. And now we have the 3 mounts that can attack. Move the turn counter and work out who's attacking who. So the 5-inch mount is attacking Regallo. The 1-inch mount is attacking Regallo. And the 4-inch mount is attacking Eandy. Okay, so Regallo has his agile, so he's going to roll 2 dice. We'll do the 5-inch mount first. And he gets 7s. My God. So he uses his gung-ho. Okay. And then the 1-inch mount. And we get a 1, so nothing happens. Okay, and then Eandy is going to take 1 stress to evade. And we get a 4, so that's another stress. So she has 2 stress now. Right. Our turn. I'm going to get Hughesy to go first. So he is a +1 air to ground. And here we go. A 9. Well done. That's 4 hits and the target is destroyed. So that's good because that leaves us a torpedo on Eandy, which will help to hopefully recover Grey Cap. Okay, so that is that. I'll leave that there for the time being. Do the paperwork. Okay, so first mission. Regallo gets 2. Wiggins, no. Foot, no. Chris, no. Console, no. Benson, hang on, who did I miss? Where are you, Grey Cap? Oh, right up the top, you idiot. Okay, so that gives him 2, so he can actually be promoted if he survives. And they'll have 1 left. Okay, and then we had Eandy and the young fella. So they get 2 as well. And we sunk the target, 38. And it was worth 2 VP. And we have 27 SOs left at the moment. Okay, so we can get rid of this suppression and we'll do our homeward bound. During the next mission, first 5 rockets purchased cost 0. We don't have any, so it doesn't matter. Right, roll for SAR. Okay, Grey Cap, my man. Let's have a look-see. Add 1 to the die roll for every weight point of munitions expended to modify this roll. So we have 2 weight points. Add 2 if destroyed during target bound, and he was, so that is 4. And another one if the target was destroyed is 5. So we got a +5 on this roll. And we get a 6, all told. Missing in action, set to 3 stress and remove. Okay, and then we, just a pity we didn't have that, what do you call it? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, God almighty, I'm going stupid. The missing in action card where we could have got him back. So Grey Cap is gone. Okay. Sorry, mate. Chuck you over the side there. Right. So we can get rid of this now for the time being. Do the rest of the paperwork. So, Regallo flew the mission. And has no cool, so he takes 2 stress. Eandy flew the mission, has 1 cool, and will take 1 stress, taking her up to 3. And Hughesy has no stress and will take 2. We get 1 recon and we get 1 intel. So now we have 1 free recon and that target is destroyed. Okay. Second target. Okay, place sights. Our aircraft are the sights, and again it's 4 zeros, so no bandits do not count. And we get no bandit, no bandit, a legendary. average. 2 more to go. An average. Lucky last. A veteran. Okay. Righto. So legendary, veteran, average, average, and it's a. I'm going to put the turn marker on 2 because it's a -1 turn. Okay, so flying this mission we have Wiggins, we have Foot, and we have Chris as well. And that's it. Starting with 27 essays, and we haven't spent any at this time. Right, those two go back in there. Okay, target bound event is give one pilot 1 extra gung-ho counter. Yay! Okay, so what have we got? Wiggins has 1 gung-ho and has still got it. Chris has got 1 gung-ho, and Chris Foot, that is, and Chris, the other Chris, has got 1 as well, but he's a -1 air-to-air, so I'm going to give it to him to try and keep him alive a bit longer. Okay, place aircraft. We'll just come in from the south. It's not going to matter. Intel air defense doesn't matter. Over target event is replace all specials with non-special sites. Again, we don't have any, so it doesn't matter. Turn counters in the 2 box rather than the 1. Dive bombers dive. Fast pilots attack. Sights and bandits attack. Slow pilots attack. Aircraft move. End of turn. Blah, 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 blah. Aircraft move. End of turn. So we have 2 turns to knock these 4 out. Okay, so how do I want to do this? Wiggins, Foot. Okay. I'm going to try what I did again last time. I'm going to leave the legendary out to just play silly buggers. I'm going to put the veteran on Wiggins and a average on the other 2. And we have the veteran first against Wiggins, so he's got a +2 to his maneuver. So it's a 5, which is a yo-yo, and he is at a +0 for his success. A 6, which is +1 position, +1 attack. Okay, so he is at +1 for his attack due to being advantaged. So Buster's going to take a stress to evade, and he gets a 4, so that becomes a 5, so he takes 1 stress. He's up to 2 stress. Okay, now against Foot. Now this bloke is a +1 on his manoeuvre roll. Gets a 7, so that's 8. He's coming in on a half loop. And now he is at 0 for the success, because Foot's a +1, and gets a 4, which is -1 position. So he's not going to do any more. And then we have against Chris, and this guy is +1 for his maneuver and gets a 10. And then is +2 for the success and gets a 6, which is +2 attack. So he's +4 for attack. So Chris is going to take a stress to evade. It's 2 8s. So he's going to use one of his gung-hos. And then we have Mr. Legendary, who is going to go 3, 6, 9, 3. Sorry, he's just neutral to Wiggins. So his attack is at +3, -2 is a +1 for his attack. And Buster's going to take another stress, take him up to 3 to evade. And he gets a 7. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. So he's going to use his gung-ho. And now he's going to roll to see if he gets his gung-ho back. He needs an 8 or better. And he got a 7. Bugger. Fair enough. Now it's our turn. So Wiggins first. He's going to go for a... He is going to go for a tight turn. Okay, so he is at +2, -2, so this is for 0. And he gets a 10, which is +1 position, +1 attack. So he's back in neutral. He gets +1 attack, so he's shooting for a +1. And he gets a 2. God almighty. Okay, Foot. Foot is going to go for an out of the sun. An in my sights. He is at a +1, -1, so he's at a 0 for this. He gets a 10, which is +2 attacks. So he is at +1 for him, +2 for that is +3, +4 for being advantaged, -1, so he's at +3. Okay. And gets an 8 and blows him away. Okay, so Chris Foot gets his first kill. Righto. Now Chris is going to go for an in my sights, and he is at -2 for this. Does he want to do that? No. He's going to go for a tight turn. There's no negative effect then. Okay, so he is at -2. 5 minus 2 is 3. No effect. So he's just going to shoot. -1 -2, so he's got to get a 10. No, he's going to use his gung-ho, and that one's blown away. Okay, and that is his second kill. Okay, turn counter goes into turn 5. Aircraft are all neutral, so I'm going to move the... I'm going to move the veteran onto Chris and the legendary onto Foot. That's because Chris still has at least a gung-ho, and that allows Wiggins to try and suppress them. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is Wiggins is going to try and suppress this guy, so he needs an 8 or better, and he did not, so that sucks. So this guy is going to maneuver for +3, and so he's got an out of the sun, and his success is at a +2, and he gets an 8, which is a 10, which is +4 attacks. Okay, so Chris is going to take his first Chris Foot, that is going to take his first stress to try and evade. And he gets a 5. Plus 2 is 7, so he is damaged. And gets 2 stress, taking him up to 3. Righto. Now we're going to have this guy attacking Chris. So Wiggins is going to try and suppress him, and does not. So he is going to maneuver at plus 2, and he gets a 7, which is a yo-yo. And the success is at a plus 3 because Chris is at a minus 1. So it's a 6, which is plus 1 position, plus 1 attack. Ouch! So Chris is going to take a stress to evade, and this attack will be at plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, plus 5. So no matter what we get, he's going to be in trouble. Okay. In fact, no, he wasn't hit because I use his gung-ho. Sorry, just going back to Chris Foot. So he's still on 1 because we use his gung-ho. He's fine. Okay, so we have a 3. So what did we say it was? 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 3 is 8. He is shot down. Righto. So now it's our turn to attack. So Foot is going to attack Mr. Legendary here. So he's manoeuvring at a plus 1, minus 3, so at minus 2, and is going for a in my sights, minus 2. So it's a 6, which is plus 1 attack. So he's shooting at a minus 1 and failed. And now Wiggins is going to shoot at is going to shoot at the veteran. So it's a plus 2, minus 2. So it's a straight up. And I bounced off the bloody 9 at a 1. So that's it. They fly away. These guys come home. So the home event card is gain SO equal to the number of days in the campaign. So that's 4 SOs we pick up, taking us back to 31. Right. So let's see if we can recover this poor bloke who was shot down. Come on, Chris. Add 1 to the die roll for every weight point. We don't have any. 2 if it was destroyed during target bound. No, it wasn't target bound, and it wasn't home bound. So, no, we have a nothing. Let's go. And a 1 is killed in action. Bye, Chris. Sorry, mate. First day, and we've already lost 2 fighters. Okay. So, Wiggins flew, gets 1, gets 1. Poor old Chris is gone. Scratch him off the chalkboard. Okay. So Wiggins flew, gets 2 stress, but only takes 1 because he's got a cool. And Foot takes 2 stress, but only gets 1 because he has a cool as well. And that goes back there. Okay, so we've lost Seagate and we've lost Chris. So Grey Cap and Chris are gone. I'm just seeing if anybody can upgrade, and four. No, so Hughes needs 1. Andy still needs 4. Lewis needs 2. Walker needs 1. Davis needs 3. Benson needs 2. Tom needs 7. Foot needs 3. Wiggins needs 3. And Regalo needs 3 as well. So that's the end of that mission. Suppose I can reset these cards and get rid of a tray because we've only got 4 fighters left. Okay, so Foot has got his. Regalo has got his. And Wiggins has got his. Okay, we'll get rid of that. So, to show you where we stand at the moment, here's our remaining fighter force. So Wiggins has used his gung-ho and has 4 stress. Regalo has used his gung-ho and has 2 stress. Foot has used his gung-ho and has 2 stress. And Tom has not flown and has 3 gung-ho. For the others, Benson and the rest of the SBDs haven't flown, so we have Eandy on 3 stress and a gung-ho, and Hughes on 2 stress. So I'm hoping that the next target is a bombing target rather than anything else, so that we can rest up our fighters. So again, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a lot of fun, and I will catch you later for day 2. Take care. Bye for now.